Now this is what I would call the well, this is the fourth world. This is the area that we had to find a guy called Andrew Ford. Ford or Ford? Ford. Now, during this gameplay, I didn't really have the best internet for this because the actual internet router that I run through has a NAT type 3, and it just makes connections. It just allows connections to be a lot more difficult because of all the built-up firewalls that it has on it. So throughout the majority of the entire gameplay of this game, I actually used my phone's actual data just to even actually have the experience of playing the co-op. But the strangest thing is, in the actual spare time that I played trying to upgrade all my stuff and just facing different bosses altogether, the actual internet router that I used was fine. Like, it was okay connecting with others, so. But in the future, hopefully I'll change the actual NAT type on the router, but for the purposes of this, the entire gameplay from start to finish, when I teamed up with Krissy, and then Krissy and Chris. Krissyrulez. I ended up just using my actual phone data, so whether I've chucked the actual clips in here or not, there are moments where it starts glitching all over the place, and it has like the I would describe it like the White Stripes video for hardest button to button when they're on the drums, just dun 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 dun. That kind of effect where like they double all the time. It was the same with all the little glitchiness, only because my phone could only handle so much and everything else. And it just...
No, I do not.
Still, we managed to pull through all the boss battles that we had to do. This part here, I remember the actual ambient music, and Krissy mentioned, man, this is some soothing stuff. This part was the part that I mentioned. I was like, well, if you look up, you've actually got someone actually playing the sounds of the background music.
I'm looking at the person playing it.
This is only like one of many interactions where we just gave each other a lot of crap. It was funny. But this creature also reminded me of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Just the way that the whole thing played out in terms of like instruments and playing. I got those vibes from this area, and it really captured my attention. Shrine of the Immortal. What battle was the one? My character's inability to walk through shadows, smoke. Oh god. Oh, okay. So this is another scenario where it's very similar to the other battle where we had to hold out and just fight the creatures, and the Twisted Mother, was it there? The Twisted Mother, we had to hold out to defeat all those creatures. Very similar, very much the same concept to this one here. Creatures just man, look at the design on that creature. Oh. Getting more tribal vibes.
Fuck us. Touching that whole thing.
Yeah, so we just held out to our own, on our own, did what we could. Once again, I really gotta, ouch.
That's right.
I really gotta praise that Mender's Circle, because sometimes I just Oh, there goes some of that glitching. This is the glitching I mentioned. Right there. Up his button to button. On some Ultra Instinct vibes.
God.
Might not be over.
Speak, outsider. Who is it you serve? I suspect that I know your kind. You are Paxeltech. Outsider.
Ah, just keep going with it.
The Paxeltech, but Ford, your sympathy is... A queen keeps him in her ziggurat. I wish you well, Paxeltech.
That's the first time I've ever heard that one.
And there we go.
Yeah.
I didn't expect those. Yeah, man, look at that. Wow. Yeah, I didn't expect those people to show up in an actual cutscene. I thought it was just gonna cut straight up to when we just held out on our own.
Yeah, I get Billy the
and
Kid
then,
a lot.
oh, there goes.
What was that?
There goes that glitchiness I was talking about.
That's the first time I've heard that one.
Yeah, I just didn't expect those creatures to come out of nowhere, so it was quite a nice surprise.
Wasn't me.
Oh, I think I shot her because she.
Sorry. It was only me for one person.
I know Krissy will end up seeing parts of this video, but at least I can finally show her, and I'll probably let Chris know as well that this is what I saw from my perspective when Krissy sent me a video of like.
To be honest, it's happening to you guys as well.
At least now they can actually see
I'm not even
what
running.
I saw, and yeah. Note to self: fix router settings. Stolen blade. What? Oh, okay. I think I may know what I have on this one. Oh, there goes it. The hardest button to button. Damn, what the face. Whoop.
Cover me.
I think as we're on the journey to find some more armor or weapons. I know we end up trying to find a... I know we end up reaching another boss battle. Whether I've cut it to said boss battle, I'm not too sure. No, just more glitching. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to cut this part short. Oh man, look at that! Oh, Chris, I know you said that I was on some like glitch level mod, but man, look at how your character is doing things, man. Oh,
Holy
look at that! I don't think anyone's gonna beat you, man. I don't think you're gonna start glitching like that. I mean, look at your characters. Please.
So the same thing that you've seen happening to me happened to you while you were shooting all of them, and you were going all over the place shooting everything in sight.
There's a lot.
Yeah, man.
There's I think I've realized why it started glitching. my phone's data can only data. Blech. Either way, the actual data from my phone can only handle so much. Trying to process the actual outgoing speed of there's like connections and all that jibber jabber, along with still trying to put the input of what's going to happen in the game as well. But it was it was a welcome sight. It was a welcome sight. It broke the intensity of like how this game can get. Well, how intense this game can get, but still have like a little comedic value for us.
Watch my back.
Because in-game wise, we do eventually end up chatting. Krissy did not get a headset, but since she was playing on PS5, her actual controller had like speakers to it, so she can just speak through that. And so we ended up like speaking, all three of us. Now, I'm not going to add the actual audio from said conversations, only because that you can only hear my voice and not hear what's being said on their end. So it's quite handy during just the overall commentary for it.
Reloading.
It makes the actual experience a lot easier. Tried. Well, mostly Chris and Krissy tried. Apparently, in this area, if you ring the bells in like a certain order, I think it either puts the actual Ravager to sleep or something else happens, and you can actually get its claws and have like a a Wolverine style or actually more like X-23 melee weapon. I have actually seen someone use that weapon, and I will say it is quite OP. We did take, I think we took maybe about half an hour or more just to even try and get the sequence right. But by the end of it, we ended up just going, nah, we'll just fight it. Fight it, see how we get on. And I must say, this creature reminded me of the wolf from Dark Souls as well. Except for that wolf had a sword in his mouth. And man, that was...
We did it!
And that creature was a beast. Literally a beast, but it had some wicked abilities, because it was in a graveyard. If I remember correctly, and then it just jumped off, and then you end up having to fight it. That's right, I remember this part. Seeing that, I hope they have a art book.
Cover me!
this creature had the habit of throwing totems down that would interfere with how would you go about fighting it. So you had to take the totems down, and you had to shoot back at the creature. Yeah, oh, I really do love that bended circle. It's so handy. As I did mention, it did become the most handiest thing throughout this whole, for the rest of this playthrough. Let me heal you, Chris. Let me heal you. Bam, bam, bam. I want to move. I think it was as I mentioned before, yeah. I'm gonna have to look up if there's an output to this. I think the game came out quite a couple of years ago. Oh, let me heal you again, Chris. Let me heal you. And heal. Yeah, because I'd really like to see the actual artwork that they put into it. Because the design and everything. Oh, I'm impressed. Right. Like when it makes you want to like looking into like stuff like that. Because I always like looking into like the behind the scenes of things, or just concepts, what ideas that they put out into all this stuff. It's really good. I've enjoyed that kind of thing ever since I was a kid. I think when I started looking through a lot of Star Wars behind the scenes, when they do like the effect, makeup effects, robotics, even just like the artists doing like the drawings beforehand. It really makes the world itself. Fire sword, bam. My character, the flame swordsman. I think when we faced this, when we faced this creature, this is the first run through. None of us died once throughout the whole thing. But yeah, we got downed, and I ended up just aiming to revive everyone. But yeah, I believe we made this in one shot. Don't worry, Chrissy. I'll come and save you. Let me heal you. Even though I could have just taken care of the Totem Father, I'd rather heal everyone. Because you know, this whole thing's a team effort. This is the part where I go, just lay into it. Bam, bam, 1, 2, 3, gone.
We did it.
An epic battle that was. Then I think after this we fight, I think they called it the Hunter? Wow, that thing looks so cool. Thing, dude, creature, oh. The Warden, that's his name. Regenerator. That word reminds me of the Terminator. And we said, no! Get to the chopper! I've come to save your life. I think this was another boss battle that we ended up finishing off in one hit. Because out of all the... Yeah, it is. Because my mind's still fresh from the actual gameplay, even though it's been about a week from when I first started playing to when we finished it. What's today? Saturday. About, since Monday. Monday just gone. Oh, Monday to Tuesday just gone, completing the actual game itself. Because originally, when I had all these videos together, I had the first part, which was on Earth, and then a bit of Rome. Home. I don't think I ever heard them mention like how to pronounce the actual name of the place, but originally I was going to cut it here, there, and that was like the halfway point of when originally I was going to do the commentary. But since, bam! But since actually finishing the game on the week that I was going to do the commentary on that Monday or Tuesday, I thought, you know what, let's just stitch all the videos together, do the commentary from there, and then split what I need to split into different parts. Because I don't want to make, out of all the videos I've been making, they've been quite short, and I'd rather have it short unless if, depending on the content, that's when it will depend whether I'll have it at a certain limit, time limit. So what I think I'm going to do with like most of these videos, I may just cut them to certain boss battles, and then, as I said before, just have it just be like a continuation once I release each part. This part here though, I didn't actually realize it, but when it actually leaves, it actually ends up in another area.